Like operations specialist Marissa Robbins once said, the comeback is always greater than the setback. This speech I'll be giving today is relevant because it will help people realize whatever challenges you may be facing, you always have something else to fight for and look forward to. As someone who works harder to do better, I can understand what someone may be going through when they are injured from a sport. Just know that things will get better and each day will become stronger. Today, I will be talking about a knee injury I recently had in softball this summer. I will give background information on my love for softball, what all happened, including my mental and physical health, and what I did to become a better person and teammate overall. First, I will begin with explaining my love for softball and where it all started. So growing up, I've always loved watching sports on television, such as softball. I started t-ball at a very young age and eventually participated in upper level softball to better myself. I started practicing more and more and tried out for a travel ball team called Manly Heat. I made the team and I played until I was 14. Then I started middle school and high school softball. I played in different positions and realized which positions I liked, such as pitching. I practiced on hitting and pitching to improve my performance and better my performance. I played on varsity for the first time my freshman year in high school as the DH. Now that you know where I came from and my love for softball, I will move on to my knee injuries such as my ACL and meniscus tear. Something this major can really affect your mental and physical health when you're sitting on the sidelines and watching from the other side. Sports injuries can affect your health both physically and mentally. According to the NCAA, the psychological response to injury can trigger or unmask serious mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, disordered eating, and substance abuse or abuse. My mental health during this time declined because I couldn't really do much. Depression started to kick in, and this happened because I couldn't do anything. I felt like I was letting my team down because I was the starting pitcher and fourth batter for their hitting team. So going from active to not active at all can really drive a person like me insane. I had to adjust to the new change each day, and during that time I would overthink a lot and just feel overwhelmed. During this time I also had a fear of gaining or losing weight because I've been going to the gym recently and just feared that I would lose all my progress. Going through something this traumatic in my life, there was always something good to look forward to, not just the negative. You always have to find the positive too. Knowing the fact that having something I truly love like softball being taken away from me made me just come back stronger and motivate me to do better. So what I did after all this, I learned and became a better version of myself by going to physical therapy. Never being injured before, I was nervous for my first visit because I really didn't know what to expect. I later made appointments to strengthen my knee before my big surgery. And there's always something good to look forward to during this time because I did miss working out a lot. Each day was getting better as I was looking, and I was improving more and more. So then the surgery happened. I had recovery, and during this time, I had a lot of downtime. So I learned that I prayed to God, and I made a closer relationship with Him like I never did before. And I just took every day, one day at a time, to better myself. Another thing during this time is to know that you need to appreciate the things you have around you, like family, friends, and your teammates. I realized there was always people there for me when I needed them, and I realized how much they loved and cared for me. Having these people around really motivated me because they always looked up to me, and they made this tough time seem very hopeful for me. Knowing that something I love like softball was being taken away from me, I realized there are other things to look forward to. I know it may seem hard at first, but just know that you'll come back stronger than ever before. After this experience I've had, I have a whole new outlook on life, and along with being patient, optimistic, grateful, and just positive overall for everything I have. Although a sports injury makes you miss out on a season, it'll make you a better teammate and appreciate all the things you have in your life. The lesson to be learned is to accept it, move on, and work harder to better yourself. Things will get better and you'll become the best version of yourself. Like the great Kobe Bryant once said, the moment you give up is the moment you let someone else win.